Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nadie, and today we're gonna be trying some new products. As you lovely people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. If you have a tiff with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of love and positivity and all that goodness. Oh, my little corn tacos, how you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. It's kind of gloomy out today, so I wanted to come under my lights and act like I'm under sun. Yes, give me that goodness. Hi friends, future Nadie here. How you doing? So I know we are just at the beginning of the video. How do we already have issues? Well, you know whose channel you're on. Of course we could have issues. But today's video, I actually spent about 8 hours filming, not because it was like an intense look or anything. It's just because I was kind of going through some stuff, and all during filming, I kept stopping and talking with my friend who was helping me work things out. And so in between talking with my friend and then filming, I didn't realize that sometimes my camera wasn't recording. Fortunately, we didn't lose much, but there is literally no segue from the point you just saw into the next point. So I just want to say that a majority of everything today was sent to me, but as you're about to see, I don't love everything. But I also completely forgot to use the lip glosses on camera. However, since filming, I have used these almost every day. I freaking love them, but I'll go more about the pricing and how I don't really feel comfortable paying this much for a lip gloss. But I'm really grateful to these brands who sent me stuff for letting me be honest. So with that being said, oh my gosh, I'm literally using the gloss right now. With that being said, thank you for allowing this brief interruption, and I will let you continue the video. Well, actually, the only things that weren't sent to me are these Revlon Color Stay Skin Awakening Caffeine and Vitamin C Can Squeeze. But then we also have some Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I've been loving tinted moisturizers lately. And then they also sent me some lip glacé, I don't know, that's just too bougie for me. And then one of my all-time favorite indie brands sent me another little goodie box. Look at this, it's like a jewelry case. How do you open it? They do use recycled paper when they package, so I went through and unwrapped everything. I think we have a couple new highlighters. These little guys open. I'm assuming we have like eyeshadow. But for the things sent to me, thank you so damn much. That is so kind. Anyone that sends me anything knows that my rule is 100% honesty. If I don't like it, y'all will be the first to know. I will say though, I had hella dry and cracked ass lips, so I did dive into this. I've tried the vanilla one. It is so nice. I think these are kind of expensive though. I think they're like $28, and I will never ever recommend a $28 lip gloss. I'm a Dollar Tree lip gloss kind of person because on my lips it pretty much all acts the same way, but if you want a good like moisturizing thing, these are very nice and comfortable on the lips. They kind of taste a little bit like butterscotch and cookies. They are very nice. Full price though, I don't know about that, but if they ever go on sale, they are pretty decent. But I do know for a fact I love this vanilla shade, and I'm not sure how much the Laura Mercier skin tint is, but it's Laura Mercier, so it's probably gonna be expensive. Once again with this, I will probably never say that it's worth the price, especially with a tinted moisturizer. I am a huge ass fan of taking something cheap like Maybelline Fit Me and adding it to a little bit of moisturizer and calling that a tinted moisturizer. However, as I'm aging, certain products just don't work on my skin like they used to. And so with some products like a foundation or Squeeze, I'm almost getting more comfortable with having to pay a little bit more. It's not like there aren't really good inexpensive foundations, but sometimes the more expensive ones do just lay a little bit better. So yeah, we'll see how this does. Maybe I'll end up loving it and being like, oh my god, even if this is $100, it's worth it. But probably not. No. I did already moisturize my face and my under eyes, and then for primer, I've been using this Yenza Color and Face Tone Up Primer. I think I like this, but it kind of pills in my beardo. I don't love that. It's like I motorboated a pile of socks. But the directions don't really say the best way to apply this since it does have SPF in it. They just say apply before going in the sun. But typically if I'm applying a tinted moisturizer, I go in with my hands, so let's try that. They are clean-ish. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, like when my wiener dog's taking a deuce outside. It has a fabulous consistency. I mean, it looks just like a foundation. Hopefully that's not too much. Shit. Maybe I'll put a little bit on the back of my hands just in case, and we can go in with this. All right, here we go. Hopefully this doesn't make me break out because some tinted moisturizers just kind of do that. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. It smells good though. It smells like legitimate sunscreen. But this little banana boat is taking me to an island of nothingness. Wow, that looks magical, doesn't it? No, I'm just kidding. There is nothing that happens. So I'm gonna take this second little bloopy. I mean, I guess my skin does look a little bit more glowy, but with so many good tinted moisturizers on the market that do actually have decent coverage, or at least kind of buildable, I don't want to pay a high price tag for like this. It does kind of even out the skin tone a little bit. It gave me a little bit of a tan, so it must have some kind of coverage. And it does feel like a moisturizer. It has that sunscreeny, lotiony feel, but it's not terribly heavy. I don't know. I don't dislike that, but I did also use a good bit. I think after using like the Morphe tinted drops and seeing how great of coverage those have, this is not impressing me. It does make my skin look good though. So I don't think there's a quality issue. I just don't know that I could recommend it because of the price. I don't know what to say. I think if you're wanting very, very minimal coverage with a good amount of hydration, then you would probably like this. But if you have anything major to cover up, even freckles or underneath your eyes, I think you're gonna end up going through this in like a day. But if you're wanting just a light smackerel of color, this actually is decent. I think it must also have a little bit of pearlescence to it because my hands are kind of shiny. I don't know, I'm not upset with this. Let's see exactly how much this was though. Oh, and I am seeing this is a natural skin illuminator, so there is a little bit of glow. And this retails for, wait, oh my bloody tits and taint. This is $48? Is that right? It is. Holy shit. If you don't know, I am a huge fan of Laura Mercier. I love them to death, but oh my gosh, that is crazy. If you could find this for like $20, $25, then I would recommend this because the quality does seem pretty decent. It looks beautiful on my skin. It doesn't really look like I'm wearing anything. I just look a little healthier, but $48. Oh no, mama. I was gonna go in with the second layer, but now I'm scared to for that price. I'm gonna keep this and use it as long as I can. What do we think? How does it look? Do you notice any difference in my face? Do I look youthful and rested? I do certainly look glowy, which I appreciate. Like I've just been massively fucked or I'm pregnant. Neither are true, but my skin looks good. I guess I thought that would have a little bit more coverage, but since it didn't, I guess we'll go lightly with the squee. I'm not a big fan of having like a perfectly concealed under eye and T-zone, and then the rest of your face is bare. That just is obvious that you're wearing makeup. So today, why don't we do a more natural makeup look? Let's try this concealer. This is in the shade 10. I'm not sure if it'll be too light for me, but oh gosh, I always love doing this ready. It's gonna get so filthy. What, nothing? Oh yeah, there we go. Damn, that took some muscle. I don't know how much coverage this is gonna have, so let's just start with a few little drops right there. Oh, this is a light. And I guess on this side, let's just start buffing it out with a little foundation brush. Well, I mean, this could honestly be in the same family as that Laura Mercier. It basically disappeared. Although I don't know if it's just because it's so freaking light. We did also apply a very teeny tiny amount though, but let's double this up. Here is with one coat. I guess it did do a little bit of damage control. Like if you are looking for a natural look, this is certainly it. I personally am not mad at this coverage. Like for an everyday no makeup kind of sitch, this is kind of pretty. I don't even mind this shade. I think most of the product may have gotten sucked up into this, so I'm just going in with the same amount of product that I used before. I personally am totally fine with the amount that I had on. Like if I were going out to a bar or a restaurant, that's probably the extent of my makeup. But simply for shits and giggles, I do want to see if this lol ho does have some coverage to her. That's actually really pretty, and this is what, Revlon? So I'm assuming it'd be pretty affordable, and it says it's 24 hours. It does immediately want to crease underneath my eyes, so I'm gonna keep going like this, and let me find my powder. All right, before we show any expression, I'm just gonna dip into my Laura Mercier right there and press it right underneath my eyes. Hopefully this doesn't dry shit out. I may actually end up having to powder the rest of my face too because she is getting really liney. Or no, we call that creasy, don't we? Unfortunately, I think I may have waited a little bit too long to set underneath my eyes. So those creases are pretty permanent, but it does look very natural. This is really pretty. I am thoroughly impressed so far. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. It might look like shit in an hour. But what do we think? Yes? No? I probably could have gone in with one of these deeper colors, but this one's pretty yellow and I think this one's just too dark. Maybe next time, but I really don't mind this. Like even with the 2 layers, like shit on me. I had to go take a minor break to eat some cashews and to let my dog tinkle. And I did my rounds around the house looking at all the mirrors. And I gotta say, in real life, this looks so nice. Up close, it doesn't look the best, especially in my beard. and my under eyes are really creasy. But I kind of feel like maybe if I applied this with a brush and was able to stipple it in between my beard fur, then this would actually be something that I would wear on a daily basis. And this concealer, if you immediately set it, it does look pretty. Wow, so let's just keep chugging on. Let's jump our little titties into this guy right here. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, there's even a mirror. What am I gonna do with this after? The possibilities. You know I'm gonna put all my naughty toys in here. In the top little section, it looks like we have a quad palette. This is Black Jasmine and Cold Brew. Oh, these are eyeshadows. Very cute packaging. They always have the best details. Oh my gosh. This is even actually wrapped in lace. Look at that shit. What the hell? And let's open it up. What a beautiful little cool toned palette. Damn, and look at the imprint is even of like little flowers or something. Maybe roses. Okay, I'm excited to try that. Let's look at the other one. This one is Black Jasmine. Ooh, and it's a cool toned black palette. I like that. We'll drop our drawer. And, oh, I think this might be lipsticks. Their lippies come in tins and their lippies are so good. They're beautifully creamy. They last a long time. They have unique colors too. And even though they're unique shades, they still actually work. Like they're not shitty. I'm not sure if they're eye safe though, but if they are, you can expand their life even more. Ooh, I really can't tell what color they are. Let's open them. I think they're like brownish, reddish nudes. I'm always down for a good nude. Ooh, that's nice. This is the shade Skin Ship. Then we have a little deeper version called Cold Smoke. And one of my favorite drinks, Cognac. That's pretty. And lastly, we have a beautiful bloody deep red called Smeared Rouge. Damn, those are nice looking. And moving on, this is a mono blush in Sanguine. What is that? Sanguini? I don't know. Oh, please be pretty. Please be pretty. Oh, that is a really good shade for me. I would wear that. It's like a rosy berry. I don't know that we have any of their blushes, so thank you. And then we have our last little drawer. Oh, shit, she is full. And they're all blushes. Yay. This shade is Dreamwalk. Is it purple? No, it's very bright pink. I like it. I didn't used to love that color. In fact, one video I got canceled because I said only clowns wear shades like this, but now I totally understand because I have worn this exact color and I think it's really pretty. Somebody always has to be offended. Next up, we have the shade Ecstasy. I love this. I always go towards these like salmony pink shades, which don't really look the best on my skin. They just give me like a rashy look, but I don't know, just like visually, they're so pretty. Daddy likes. I think the only thing that I don't love about this packaging is the fact that the shade is only on the box, and usually shades come on the back so you can throw the box away, but you can't really put anything on the back because it's netting. But honestly, I'd rather look at this packaging and have it be cute and not know what the shade is than have it just be basic packaging and get the shade name. But here are our final shades, another salmony one, and one that might actually work as a bronzer for me. Both lovely, and I keep smelling every fucking one. I don't know why. None of them have a smell. Ah, see, there I go. But for realsies though, kudos on beautiful packaging. The inside is plastic. The outside is just gorgeous netting over like a quilted tufted thing. This just looks expensive. It probably is. Let's find that out. Oh, well, one blush is $18 and you do actually get quite a bit of product in there. Is that bad? I don't know that I've ever bought a blush. I think the only blushes that I've ever purchased were the Jaclyn ones, and those were for a review, and I don't even remember how much they were. Is 18 bucks for this a lot? Let me know. Not to be out of touch with reality or anything, I'm just not a big blush buyer. Like if you have a couple blush palettes and 2 or 3 blushes, you're like good for your life. But that was really nice. Let's go ahead and dive into a look. I think I'm just gonna use this brown palette today to prime my eyes. We'll go in with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in the shade White. I'm not sure why I'm starting off with something so dramatic if we're going for a natural look, but it's too late now. That is called not thinking things through, and it happens to be one of my favorite pastimes. Pastime, current time, anytime. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so sorry if this video is all over the fucking place. You might not even be able to tell, but it's taken me like 4 hours just to get here because I'm talking with my friend, and so I keep going back and forth. Like, I applied this like 30 minutes ago. I actually had to double it up because it had dried down. So now, before this re-dries down, let's actually hop into a look. On a fluffy brush, I'm just taking this lightest shade right here and working it in the crease line. I picked up way too much. damn. Anyways, I am so grateful to have this friend as a friend. You know those people who the moment you meet them, you're like, we have to be friends forever. Anyways, just like pretty much all of their shadows, these blend out spectacularly. I did go in very heavy initially, but she feathered right the fuck out, and now it looks like there was no issue at all. That's a really pretty color too, shit. It did, however, seem to get a little bit darker, I think. It might be because the primer was a little bit tacky, or it just looks darker because it's on something white and I'm half blind. That's really pretty. Shit, I'd just wear that. Okay, so let's deepen her up. I think we'll just use all of these shadows and just go down the line. With that color, I'm gonna bring it on my inner corner and my outer corner. Maybe today we'll do a little halo, or a faux halo. A photo? This is a great little glam palette. I don't know that you'd get many looks with this. I do kind of feel like you could use each of these mattes singularly, and just those alone would be pretty, but together, damn! Fuck, those make sweet, sweet love. And everything is just so easy to blend out. I appreciate a good shadow that we don't have to work for because lazy hoe. Oh, wow, okay, so this palette is $22. Yeah, 20 bucks for 4 shadows is kind of a lot. However, this quality is really, really good. Like, the packaging doesn't matter, but for that price, this is beautiful packaging. And I'm not dragging anybody, but a lot of people, a lot of celebrities who've launched makeup recently haven't even come close to being this amazing in both quality and with packaging. Yet this is like a quarter of what these celebrity makeup people are charging. So I'm impressed. Do I think it's worth the price? I don't know that I would ever pay that much, but if this does intrigue you, yeah, I do think it's worth the price. Like, the quality does match the price tag. But we all know that I'm very cheap when it comes to makeup, but I do actually think this is worth it. And now we're gonna climb into the deep, dark depths of this palette in with this guy. And with that, we will place that once again on the inner and the outer corners. I do think that maybe using all of them at once might be a little bit overkill because she is getting muddy. However, I'm not surprised. This is 3 kind of deepish browns on my eyes. They're gonna get muddy. I think if you actually were careful with your looks and with blending, you could totally get each shade to look different. But with me, it all kind of looks the same. So I'm gonna take the lightest shade again and just blend everything out up here. Try to make a little bit of smokiness with her. Still, I'm happy, and there is no fallout under my eye. Like, can we snap for that shit? Not terrible. And then on the lower lash, I'm just gonna take everything backwards. So I'm gonna go from darkest and then smoke that out with the second one and then the first one. And then just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna take a little bit of this Pat McGrath Intensifies Artistry wand. And I'll take a little bit on the finger and I'm just gonna tap that right under the center of the eye so that that glittery shimmer sticks. I don't know if maybe it would stick without this, but I don't wanna risk it for the biscuit. So now let's dip into her and, oh my gosh. Yeah, that did not need that base that I put down. She is so damn creamy. Damn! But here we go. Yes. Oh, that gives me all the good feels in all the right places. This is a really easy palette to use. Like, what a simple smoky eye. And I kind of liked the look at every step. Like, even with the first shadow, I was like, okay, I'd be comfortable with this. And then with the second shadow, I was like, okay, pretty. And then with the deeper shade, I was like, bang me up, daddy. And I think with just this little bit of shimmer on the lids, this is just like the piece de resistance. I'm just gonna do a quick nude liner right on the waterline. Actually, no, I don't love that. Maybe we can kind of deepen that with a little brown. Oh, but that really shrinks my eye. Shit. Okay, we did brown on the outer edges, nude on the inner part. I'll take the little bit of highlighter right on the inner corner, and a little bit on the brow. And then just to help hide the lash band, I'm just drawing a really thin line. I'm not doing a wing or anything. All right, the eyes are done. I added a teeny tiny bit of contour, so let's try one of these blushes. I don't know, should we go in with this beautiful reddish berry? I think we should. Let's feel her first to see if she's super duper pigmented in. Oh, she is. Okay, so it's basically an eyeshadow. I always have the worst luck with super pigmented blushes. I'll dip in and dust like most of it off, and then I'll still end up looking like I got punched in the face. But here is a teeny tiny amount. I'll start with it on my temple and work it towards the center. Okay, well, this one might actually be okay. It's like super pigmented when you swatch it, but then it kind of distributes itself out. Right there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow, that's... Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Blushes go from like 0 to 60 in 3.5. Whoa, that is a very, very powerful blush. I think it actually got rid of my contour. Try going in with even less on the other side. I don't know, maybe this color's just too deep for me. Oh, no, I think I just went in with a little bit too much because the other side, it looks fine. So if you're gonna get her, definitely go in with a very light hand because you could either have beautiful blush or you could look like a half-baked turkey. But when you use it correctly, honestly, it's pretty. What do you think? Yes? No? Slap on a little bit of highlighter. And then for lips, let's first try this kind of nudish one. Oh, yes. It's like butter. That's pretty, but I don't know that it really goes with this look. Let's try going in with a little bit of cognac, right along the edges. The thing that I like about these lipsticks is you can put like this whole tube on and it won't feel like you're wearing anything. It's like a lip balm kind of feel. It's nice. There we are. I don't love this lip combo with this eyeshadow. The lipsticks are pretty and I do like the colors individually, but together with this look, it's like this is a little bit too cool for those lipsticks. But looking back at everything that we tried today, I do like everything. I was gonna do a wear time test, but I've actually been filming this video for about 8 hours, and so this foundation I have had on all damn day. The eyeshadow I've had on for a couple hours, and I do actually see a few little glitter specks underneath my eyes, but I think that's because I put on so much of that shimmer. I think with the shadows and the blushes, go in pretty sparingly with them because a little drop does it. I think out of everything that we tried today, my favorite is the eyeshadow quad. That was so stinking pretty, and this eye look, though it is a little bit muddy, it was so damn easy to achieve, and you only get 4 shadows in there, but even with those, I think you could actually get a few looks. The quality is great, the price isn't awful, the packaging is hella cute if you care about that. I just think this little shit is definitely the winner for today. I also did like the blush when I applied it properly, but these kind of blushes scare me. They're kind of like the Juvia's Place blushes where they're so fucking poppin' that just the slightest sweep across the pan can cover your entire body, but I like that this is buildable. It's like you can start really minimally and kind of work your way up, and it doesn't seem like you're using a lot of product. Like what you get melts right into your skin. It looks natural. I like it. Again though, I don't know if 18 bucks for a blush is a lot, but it seems like it would last you a long ass time. The Squee. I don't love it. It did get really creasy on me pretty quickly, and now that the day has passed even longer, it is hella creasy. Like if I didn't have this smoky eye, you would just see like ball sack skin underneath my eyes. It's just wrinkly and it doesn't look good. I definitely have other concealers that I prefer much more, but is it terrible? No. The foundation, I think it still looks pretty much the exact same other than the fact that it did settle into my fine lines. But like on the skin, it's really, really pretty. The only thing is that price tag, like, ugh. And the fact that it's not really sitting that well in my beard fur. So if you have peach fuzz, I don't know how it's gonna look. So that product, I don't know that I can recommend. I mean, it's pretty, but worth almost $50. No. I kind of feel like the foundation probably isn't good for this kind of a look. Normally I'd want something a little bit more fuller coverage. And the concealer, I kind of feel the same way about that too. Like, they're great for more natural days. The concealer hasn't melted its way down to my nips. Oh, and that shadow is just so damn pretty. If anything, what out of this would you be more likely to try? Do you like the blush? Do you like the concealer? Do you like the way this foundation or whatever it is looks on my skin? That blush though, whew. But yes, anyways, thank you for being with me today. What an interesting one it was for me. Probably just normal for you watching this, but damn. Oh, the magic of Hollywood. Anyways, babies, thank you so much for being here. I love having you so much. And if you're ever bored and you want a little bit more Nady in your life, please head over to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplux. You get videos a day early, you get Patreon only content, and best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy just like me. And like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, will be available again soon at thepoplux.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!